Hey guys, I just wanted to touch base as we got into week two. I've been able to take a look at your discussion posts, at least for those of you that had turned them in, and a couple of things have come up. One, I appreciate the communication from some of you related to um, the Moodle system saying that your assignments were submitted late. Every single one of those discussions are due Sunday by midnight. So, regardless of what the system says, and I don't understand why it's doing that, regardless of what the system may tell you, if you get it turned in by Sunday before midnight on Sunday night, it's not going to be counted as late. I'm not going to dock you any points for that. I am leaving the discussion post open at least until Wednesday. I'll accept late work 2 days out. By Wednesday, the system will shut it off and no points will be awarded for any of that. We'll dock for late assignments. Guys, this is college. We've got deadlines to meet, and I understand the pressures involved with that. Trust me, I fully understand. I've got a full time job. I'm teaching this class, and I'm enrolled as a student as well. So I understand the pressures of deadlines, but you've got to prioritize your time to make sure that those are turned in on time. So um, always do Sunday by midnight. If you haven't gotten it turned in by Wednesday, I'm not going to accept it and to go from there. With all of your discussion posts that were turned in, I tried to provide you some feedback related to the topic that you presented on, and then every single one of you got the same message at the end. Success in this class revolves around reading the assigned text. Okay, with online coursework, we can either rely heavily on the lecture or we can rely heavily on the text. In this specific class, I'm choosing to rely more on what our textbook shows us versus what I say. So your predominant key to success is always going to be to read the chapter. Don't skim it. Take the time and read through it. The way that I know that you have read that is in a couple of ways. One, you're going to end up more specific with your examples in your discussion posts. And then two, I need you to cite your work. I'm not an English teacher, not a composition instructor, and I don't intend to get incredibly crazy about things related to format. However, we're in a post secondary educational environment. You're expected to show where you drew those resources from. Okay, so if I've asked you to show me something from the text, cite the text. I've provided an example of what your reference should look like in either APA or MLA format. I'll accept either one of those, but you need to cite it appropriately. I'm not looking for you to quote the text. Tell me what the text says, but then show me that you got it from the text. The same with some of these future discussion posts where I'm going to ask you to find something online and tell me about it. Do that. Guys, there's a tool out there called Citation Machine. It will show you how to build those citations appropriately and within the appropriate format. Okay. The final point is take your time with your discussion posts. I'm only asking you for 150 words a week. That's it. It's basically a paragraph. So I don't believe that the work effort is too much, but do take the time to proofread it before you turn it in. Be proud of the work that you've submitted, and take the time to make sure that you're handing something in that you would be proud to have someone else read. Don't just blush through it. So it's all the basics of writing. Make sure that your grammar is correct, your punctuation is correct, etc. If you're using a chat GPT or you're using some kind of a speech to text, it's not always going to grab it based on our accents, and it's not always going to spell things correctly. So you better be making sure that it says that your post says what you anticipated or what you intended for it to say. Overall, our first post looked really pretty good. We just need to do some tweaking and some catching up on any of it. If you got any questions about it, shoot me an email. Maybe we can come up with some time to meet online and discuss it better, or see what I can do to help you get through it. But for the most part, other than our final paper, um, your discussion's the heaviest writing that you're going to have to do. So we're diving into chapter 2 this week. There is a video related to that, as well as a discussion post. Read the chapter and then watch the lecture. That may work out a little bit better for you, and help you come up with some better insight for those discussions. So let's get after it this week, and shoot me an email if you've got any questions. Thanks.